hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him. He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some
baby.
time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Can I take you out for dinner? Something? God. Gorgeous women. Oh. It's a long time since I've had mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious. Muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly, he grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
You have a fucking snake around your arm. They, killed someone I was fond of. Stole something of mine.
They killed someone I was fond of, and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
Do we know each other? If not, we should.
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Fine taste in women,
Unfortunately,
Geralt.
I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
What brings you to this village?
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Libioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
So, what will become of Alvin?
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
We'll speak later.
We'll speak later.
Okay. Although it's been another half an hour. And that means we need to reset the recording. So, we'll be back. Actually, I'm going to take a small break and then come back because it's been an hour and a half. This is the exact midway point. I'll be back in like 5 or 6 minutes. So yeah, just stay put. Okay, that's it. That's the break. We'll just get back in. Save the game. And actually, it should have stopped the music. It's going to be abrupt. Yep. There you go. The sacrifices we make. Barga's skull, valuable ingredients. Go to Barga's, someone should so gladly purchase it. ectoplasm. Locked.
Be alert. The eternal fire protects no sinners. Repent.
Would you fucking use your religion to speak to me? What the fuck? Mercenary.
We await help from the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Dog.
Army life's tough.
Mercenary, trader.
Unforgivable. I shall pray at the temple.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What a despicable place. I'm trapped here with my goods while my wife and children wait in the city.
Why's that?
Vizima's gates are closed due to the plague. The gods be my witness, nothing ruins trade like an epidemic.
I guess we just have to wait.
Most of the diseased have died off, but the beast and bandits now spread their own terror. All we're missing are tax collectors.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
I think I just managed to silently pour myself a glass. Please fucking go. Oh, what's with this plague?
What's with this plague?
What of it? 'Tis some variety of the bubonic. To be safe, I avoid any who appear even slightly ill. Aren't you afraid?
I'm immune to infectious diseases.
My grandfather claimed the same, insisting all the while that his bubonic ulcers were merely boils.
May the ground lie lightly upon him.
Yes?
I think yes isn't really the correct answer to I hope your fucking grandfather's resting in peace. Little shit. Tell me about the beast.
Tell me about the beast.
I overheard it described as a phantom, appearing from nowhere, murdering those with a heavy conscience.
Interesting.
Royal officials would make a true feast for the beast, and other ghosts serve it, apparently in the form of untiring bloodhounds.
I'll have to ask the locals.
Yes?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Any bandits in the outskirts?
Indeed. They call themselves the militia and extort bribes. Also, some sect from Vizima may have arrived here.
Do these men wear the salamander sign?
Never met them. But if they are a sect, the Reverend ought to know something.
I'll ask him.
Yes?
Ah, the Reverend. Show me your wares. Field plants, book herbalism. A valuable resource. Oh, it's a herbarium. I don't know how you pronounce that word. A valuable resource for anyone willing to recognise some plants growing in the areas around Vizima. Let's get plants that grow on the ground. How much will that cost me? Buying price 200. 300. Okay, so these are important. For each. Nothing really that expensive, in it? Well, I guess I need to be saving a bit.
I'll save more.
Vector's balls.
A notice board.
Yeah,
Maybe I can
my
find some
reaction
witches'
exactly. Notices. Just click on the notice board and drag any available notices to your inventory. Right click notice icon to either unlock new quests. Looking for other notice boards will unlock additional quests. Arrest warrant. Warrant professor's arrest. Contract begins a witcher contract. Brave man urgently needed. That brings me 10 days ago, receives 100 orans. Abigail, herbalist. Church of the Eternal Fire seeks individuals capable of dealing with the dangers of the riverbank. Commanders contingent is flying proof of killing 3 of the beasts, bringing the brains fire with the Reverend. The Dana entry in the bistro is required to complete this contract. I need the blood of at least 3 ghouls. I will play handsomely. Hawkstein, the Alchemist. The ghoul entry in the bistro is required to complete this contract. What was the other one? That's it. But declare that the man known as the Professor is guilty of numerous crimes against the crown, including but not limited to murder, assault, defying city guards, officials, the other wrongs against the kingdom, subject to. Oh god, I lost the word. Whoever proves of Shadow will be deemed guilty of aiding and abiding in his crimes. Thus, duty of each subject of the crown to assist in efforts and seize this man. More than 1,000 organs is hereby offered to anyone who assists in bringing this man to justice, dead or alive. On behalf of His Majesty King Fortress, it's the Mayor's Captain of the City Guard. Wonderful, isn't it? In entrance. Medicine inns. Talk to the innkeeper and left click meditation. Also leave items down storage. Speak to the innkeeper, left click on the storage icon. Recover your stored items at any time from any inn or tavern. So that's basically my stash. Hawkstein.
3 ounces of Optimum Mater, a drop of mercury solution. Oh, sorry, I got lost in thought.
Greetings.
Greetings. I'm Cogstein, alchemist.
Geralt, Witcher.
A witcher? How much would you ask for an opportunity to examine your body?
I don't think you could afford it.
You would be doing a great service to science. All right, fine. Though I perceived you as someone who valued reliable knowledge.
I respect science and scientists, alchemists too. And I guess I expect the same in return.
I see. Well, maybe you can agree to a post-mortem then.
Keep talking and I might change my mind. Regarding alchemists, that is.
All right, I'm sorry.
They say you need ghoul blood.
They say you need ghoul blood.
Do you have any?
I'll come back when I've gathered some.
I need that blood for my studies. Be quick about it. What?
You don't look like a local.
You don't look like a local?
I live in Vizima, but I'm just returning from a great convention of alchemists, pyromancers, and geomancers in Oxenfurt. Wonderful city, Witcher, a cradle of science.
I don't doubt it. Did the convention reach any specific conclusions?
It was an incredible experience. I presented my dissertation on specific. Conventions aren't meant to be specific.
Then I'm not sure I see the sense.
Science is like a great river, full of currents, whirls, and treacherous shallows. A single raftsman can never know every secret of the river. He must sail to the harbor and share his knowledge with other raftsmen.
And get drunk and spend his last money on whores. I think I see the point now.
Science is like a river. Sorry, I got lost in thought.
You were talking about returning to Vizima.
Yes. Because of this quarantine, I'm losing time in this inn. I have extremely important research waiting. And what am I doing? Sitting in this dump and drinking alcohol. Badly distilled alcohol. I've sent a message to my friend, another alchemist. He is my only hope. Hopefully he will send me a pass.
Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you. They must admit me, they must.
Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Do you ask everyone for permission to examine or dissect them?
Of course not. But you're a mutant, a scientifically wrought improvement, something unnatural.
That explains it.
Don't take offense. I'm merely curious.
Need any help from the Witcher?
Need any help from a Witcher?
I do. Check the notice I hung outside.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
I wanted to ask you about alchemy.
Finally, someone worth talking to. Here I thought the locals had no interests beyond their daily concerns.
I'm not exactly a local. And think about it. If the locals were all interested in alchemy, they wouldn't have much need for you.
Ha! Typically short-sighted. Witcher, alchemy is the mother of all sciences. And do you know why? For it allows us to understand the world. All that surrounds you is none other than the alchemy you strive so dutifully to deride. Alchemical processes transpire in your body at all times. They allow you to eat, breathe, and excrete. What's more, they are responsible for your thoughts and feelings. Alchemy is life.
We need to change the subject before the peasants decide to burn us at the stake.
One cannot shut the mouth of science. But fine. What do you wish to know?
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
How do you obtain alchemical bases?
You need equipment to obtain the correct distillate. I myself use an attenator, coupled with an alembic, and equipped additionally with a rectifying column and a copper cooler.
And if I don't have a coupled attenator handy?
I see. Field work. Olaf must have some decent vodka or spirit that could serve as an alchemical base.
Very good. Where do I get ingredients?
Where do I get ingredients?
If you wish to obtain components yourself, you'll need books containing drawings and descriptions of ingredients derived from both plants and animals. Peddlers are your other alternative, but they'll rip you off. When I require monster tissue or organs, well, I hire a witcher or a hunter.
I'm interested in formula.
I'm interested in formulae.
Ready-made formulae are rare and difficult to acquire, so I encourage you to experiment, modify recipes you already have. Most people underestimate the value of using the empirical method in science.
I think I've heard enough.
I think I've heard enough.
But we've only just begun.
Farewell.
No daredevils here today.
Greetings, stranger. Funny, you remind me of someone.
Who would that be?
The famous Witcher, Geralt, the White Wolf.
Really?
It's uncanny. White hair, sword across your back, straight out of the ballads.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
Many must mistake you for Geralt.
Some do. Those songs must be popular.
Master Dandelion, the bard of bards, has sung those ballads for years.
What's in your repertoire?
Shall I sing for you, my lord?
I wouldn't mind hearing them.
I wouldn't mind hearing something.
Art soothes the soul, doesn't it? But I also need to eat. How about a contribution? 5 orens? Look yonder! A wolf dances in the wood. Bares its teeth, wags its tail, merrily jumps to and fro. Why does the beast neath the sky feel good? Clearly not wedded, since it moves like so. A sorceress bit viciously by serpents cold and...
What do you want?
Always give strangers such a warm welcome.
It's all the same. The beast will have us all.
I'm glad we talked.
Let's celebrate.
Inspiring drinking contests again. Information and rewards. If click drinking dialogues, choose a beverage. Characters often have drink preferences and may refuse anything. Their favourite beverage. I drink your porn, but don't care not to pass out. Box key there. Oh, I don't really have enough, do I?
Have a drink with me.
Farewell.
Yeah, slightly tipsy, eh?
Mickle the guard buys hunting trophies. I may join my brother-in-law making bricks in the swamp.
Good.
Greetings, handsome. You look a tinge fatigued. Wait, didn't you rescue that child at the gate?
By chance.
By...
The Witcher has stopped working. What? You fucking what? Get back in there, you motherfucking program. Oh! Oh god. Oh. Oh, every single fucking bone in my body is popping. Yep. Do you think? Oh.